Hey guys, today I'm going to share a very personal story, but this is something that is likely to happen to you if you are coming to the UK for the first time, or if you are traveling outside of the UK to any European country or any other country for that matter. But it is something that has a very simple solution. But because I had no idea, it actually cost me about £55. Yes, on my very first day to land in the UK, I wasted £55. And it may not seem like much, but it is a lot of money, especially if you're a student or even just when you're visiting. You can use it for something more reasonable. So let's dive right into it. So guys, this is what happens. Well, probably you do, but I didn't know. There is actually a simpler and better option, and that is the option of an eSIM. You guys probably know or even use the eSIM. And if I had got myself an eSIM, I would have solved my connectivity problem instantly. And talking about the eSIM, there are probably many options of eSIMs, but do you know what the real best one is in terms of connectivity and the rates? That is the one from SIM-Loco. The reason why I personally love it and I would genuinely recommend it is because it is highly flexible, especially in terms of the plans, in terms of the connectivity. Maybe let me just show you what I mean. When you click the link that I have provided in the description, it will bring you straight to this page. So once you reach here, as you can see, enter your destination. So let's assume you are coming to the UK. So we shall put here UK. And when you reach here, you can see that there are so many plans that you can choose from depending on your particular needs. You can either choose from the super affordable options from E, as you can see, starting from £12.5, and that is even before you get your 15% discount. Or you could choose one of the options from the top providers like EE. That will give you lots of data, as you can see, up to 150, 200, depending on what you actually need. And as you can see here, there's even a summer promotion that you can take advantage of. So what you do, let's say you want to pick one of these options, and then you come here, buy now. It will bring you to this page, and what you can see here is the summary of what is included in the option that you have chosen. So if you are happy with it, you can come here and tick to confirm that your device is compatible with an eSIM. Then you can either create an account and log in, or you can continue as guest. And don't forget to enter here my discount code Emmanuel for your 15% discount. Then you go ahead and enter your card details down here, and then you place your order. Alternatively, you can either download the SIM-Loco app and download your plan directly onto your phone, or you can choose to scan the QR code. But to do this, you might require a second device to scan the code. But whether you choose to directly download your plan into your phone or scan the QR code, that is entirely up to you. And once you have tried the service and you are happy with it, the good news is that you can actually get to keep your number, because with SIM-Loco, you actually get a local number of the country that you are visiting. If it is in the UK, you actually get a UK line. So if you're happy with the service, all you need to do is to contact the service provider directly and you can keep your number. So with your local number and your preferred option, you are able to travel as a local. That means no roaming charges whatsoever. Just a few taps and you're good to go. And in the terms of the countries where you can use it, you can use it in the UK, in the US, any country in Europe, and even some countries in Africa. As you can see, guys, these are the countries in which you can use this eSIM from SIM-Loco. Starting from the UK, US, Japan, Australia, France, Thailand, Canada, and the rest of them. As a matter of fact, there are more countries where you can use them, including countries in Africa. As you can see, they are here in alphabetical order, including my own country, Uganda, right here. So that means whether you're coming to the UK or you're moving out of the UK, you can actually get this eSIM and travel with it. And when you land in that country, you'll be able to call at the local rate. Isn't that nice, guys? So if you're coming to the UK as a student, you're coming to work, or you are just visitor traveling and touring the UK or Europe or any other country. You do not need to be like me. You land at the airport and start running around to look for where you can buy a SIM card. That's totally unnecessary. You can just get a SIM local eSIM, and the moment you land in that country, you are automatically connected to the most reliable network in that country, and you start making your calls and access your data at the same rate like those using the local network. Isn't that great, guys? It is something that I really believe is going to help a lot of people. And you should take an opportunity to get it at a discounted offer simply by using my code Emmanuel at checkout, or just click the link in the description and get your eSIM from SIM Local today. Because you can actually get a SIM Local eSIM even before you travel to the UK or any other European country for that matter. And the moment you land to the UK, it is instantly activated. Therefore, you will stay connected and you will never have to go through the hassle that I went through. So let's continue with our story. So the only thing that saved me that day is that I had an address. But as you know, an address without internet connectivity is completely useless. And once I was out of the gate of the airport, for some reason, the Wi-Fi was not working. So I couldn't order for a hire vehicle, I couldn't contact anybody, no WhatsApp, no calls, nothing. I was in a total blackout. And all I remembered is that I was supposed to go to a particular platform to take the bus to where I was going. I remember the platform, but I couldn't remember the bus number. And you guys know that that is not completely useful. So then I go to this bus, I enter with my luggage, struggle and enter. And guess what? I didn't have the £2 to pay at the bus. So I pulled out the only smallest note that I had, and that was £10. The moment I put it there in the machine, it went. And guess what? The driver told me, these buses don't give change. It was my first time to hear that. Where I come from, I know that you can pay for your transport and receive your change back. And speaking about that, why exactly don't Birmingham buses give change? In other parts of the UK, you can actually receive your change because you pay directly to the driver and receive back your change. But for this particular case, no change. So the driver told me, this bus doesn't give change. The best I can do is to give you a day ticket. I didn't know what that means, but I said, okay, fine, give me a day ticket. So my £10 went like that. So I went in the bus until where it ended, somewhere in the city center. At the end, I was literally the only person remaining in the bus. So the driver now comes to me and tells me, now this bus ends here, so I'm going back. So you need to come out. So I come out with my luggage. Now I'm stuck thinking, what do I do? But thank goodness, you know those other taxis that always stand by somewhere, they're not usually they are not the ones we order online. So I call one of those and then I explain to the guy, I tell the guy, you know, I'm going to this particular address, but I don't know where the place is. My mistake. Some of them are good. I'm not saying they are all bad, but some of them are good. But others, the moment you tell them that, they will take you through a longer route because at the end, they will charge you according to the distance they have traveled, right? So I'm thinking this is exactly what happened to me because I got to learn later that I could have spent less. So I take this taxi, but I was grateful that I finally found someone or a means of reaching my destination. So we move after some time, then we arrive at the address. They say we have arrived, here is the place. And guess what it cost me? £35. Guys, to date, I don't know which route we took, but there is no chance that you can take a taxi and it charges you £35 just within an area like from the city center to another nearby town. I don't think it was fair, but I paid it happily. But in the end, I spent £35 for the taxi, £10 for the bus, that's already £45, plus the £15 for the SIM card, which I never got to use. That was £60, guys. Believe me, It's not fun to spend £60 on transport on your first day on a foreign country. And this is something that I could have simply solved by getting myself an eSIM from SIM Local. It might not seem like much, its value back home was much, and it really pained me. So if you guys don't want to go through that kind of pain, all you need to do is to click the link in the description, get yourself an eSIM from SIM Local, or use my discount code at checkout and get yourself SIM Local eSIM even before you take off to travel to the UK. I hope this travel tip has helped you. If it has, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and for more tips, consider hitting subscribe and join this family. Otherwise, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.